Dublin Youth Dance Company, our mission is to give the young dancers a place in which they can grow, and not only technically, but in who they are. We want them to feel challenged, to feel supported, and to feel inspired.
I love it when I'll set an exercise. It might be a bit of a creative task, or it might be a bit more of a technical exercise, and I can see that they've understood everything that I want them to do, and they've gone, no, but I'm going to try it this way. That for me is like, job well done. I'm very happy when you've done that.
When I first joined DYDC, I think I was quite young when I joined, so I think I felt quite nervous and stuff at first, you know, being in a class of different people I hadn't met before, but you know, and trying new styles of dance that I hadn't done before myself. But I think I quickly realised, and I quickly felt very accepted, and you know, when you're young, the importance of that can never be overstated.
It's interesting to see, because some of the dancers, they've been with us for a couple of years, and then we have new ones joining, how some of them, they're shy, they're kind of like in the corner, they're not necessarily confident about the work, and then through time they get used to the teacher, and then they're bringing their own personality in, and then they're feeling more confident, and then they're growing technically. So it's beautiful when you see almost kind of like them blossoming.
I notice a shift in them because I'm also watching them grow in front of my eyes. But I think they're trusting themselves more, and I think that watching them grow into trusting themselves as artists and as creators, not just as dancers in the room. So if I can just keep letting them, like as flowers, just grow into who they are, I think that's the best I could do, and I think that that's what they do naturally. They're all growing up. They are more confident as they grow up.
The excitement I felt when I first discovered the company, I think it was something interesting, something new, something I've never done before. It was out of my comfort zone. It was a new experience. As a young dancer, I really wanted to grow and develop, and so when I saw the audition, I didn't hesitate to register.
I wanted to audition for DYDC because I wanted to expand my abilities of dance, and I thought that DYDC would be a good place for me to do that. I was really excited to meet other people that shared the same passion and dedication for dance as me.
When the dancers leave DYDC, we would like to see them as resilient, disciplined and compassionate people that believe in themselves, and that they can carry all these skills in every part of their lives.
You're part of a creative process, so you're learning all about the skills that are needed to finish a project. You're learning about success and failure, learning about how to keep going even when there's a critical inner voice, which is just such a huge skill to have in life, to be able to be vulnerable in front of people and express yourself and show who you are to an audience.
I would say that DYDC is a great opportunity to get some of the best training in contemporary dance in Ireland that I've come across anyway. The world of movement is really exciting. I think it's really vital that we all get out and move, and that it's really great for your mental health, makes you feel great in your body.
I hadn't really tried many different styles of dance before other than ballet, and I really wanted to broaden my horizons in dance because it was something that I knew I wanted to pursue, and I knew that it would be a good place to do that.
I think the long hours that we spent together, the struggling and also just being together for so long, it really just helps like build, like team building almost, and the struggle as well. It's like we struggle together, but we also grow together.
We hope to develop dancers that can feel and understand their own growth and their own voice, but also that they can value teamwork.
I don't lose any opportunity to teach dancers what a choreographer might be thinking in the moment. Like today was a big one. We had just projecting outwards and using our eyes. So all of these things, I'm always preparing them to be able to get work one day. And I think that's a big one, just teaching them the etiquette of the room and how to be professional, and to really care about the other artists in the room as well.
The teachers really help us to understand what it would be like working in a professional capacity, but also while having fun and giving us room to be ourselves and choreograph ourselves, and those very important opportunities in my opinion.
If they want to be maybe professional dancers, if they want to keep going through this path, it influences them because they can realize how many possibilities they have and how much they can grow, they can follow this path, they can be professional dancers.
What I've gained since joining, like what haven't I gained? Like friends, more experience than I could have ever hoped for. I've got chances to work with so many different choreographers and perform in so many different cities and parts of the country, and I've made connections with people that I know are going to last me a whole lifetime, you know.
What makes the company different is the balance that we're trying to create. We push our dancers to a very high level, but we do it in a way that is caring, nurturing, and collaborative.
They have a lot of opportunities for performance, for technical training, residencies, and I think they have a lot of opportunities to work in the creative process, which for me is as important as technical training. I think especially if they want to go on to train professionally, they have good practice now in adapting to different choreographers and different approaches to movement, to choreography, so they can bring that skill with them.
Around 2 years ago I did the Discovery Dance programme for DYDC, and I noticed that there was a lot of inclusivity and it wasn't competitive.
I decided to audition after taking part on the Discovery Dance program, and I had the chance to meet a lot of the girls that are now in the company with me, and they encouraged me to audition.
I was really scared going in, and I knew I was lacking some things that other people in the room might have had, but I knew that if I didn't try, I would never find out what it is like. Definitely try and give it a chance and see maybe it affects your life in a better way.
I myself am still friends with people that I met when I was in DYDC. There's a huge amount of training that you're able to do. You're consistently dancing together. They get to perform, they get to create, they get teachers from abroad, which opens up opportunities for international dance experiences.
The people here are, as I've said before, amazing. I love coming here, seeing my friends and having lunch with them and being able to dance with them. I think that it's just so much fun because everybody is so welcoming, so I'm so grateful.
When I joined, I made loads of new friends, and I found myself a lot more independent, as well as I understand my body and understand the type of dancer I am a lot more now.
Being part of DYDC gives me an open, safe space to try new things and not be scared of getting it wrong on the first try. And also it has given me a chance to meet a lot of new people and dancers as well, making friends.
Our teachers always listen to us. They understand that everyone's of different levels, and they just want to see us thrive as a team and also as individuals. So I just feel very supported here in DYDC.
It's really valuable that the dancers have the space and the support to develop their artistic expression, which overall helps them to build confidence in what they have to say, in their ideas, but also what they have to offer overall.
The opportunity to perform was a really big thing for me. I love performing, I love being on stage, I love the excitement and the buzz that comes with performing. I think that it's really important also that young people get a chance to perform and get a chance to experience the teamwork that comes with that, and also the dedication that is required to pull off a performance.
It's important for someone to be confident in their own abilities, because no matter what you bring, you'll always learn something new in DYDC, I think, and the people around you help you to grow as a person. So even if you have low abilities or are on a lower level, everyone around really brings you up. And you also contribute to inspiring other people.
DYDC really encourage you to become independent artists and to follow our own passions and ideas. The creation sessions are really fantastic. We get to come up with our own choreographies, then we all come together and put it together, and when we get into that creative flow, it feels amazing.
Whether or not you're thinking about pursuing a career in dance, I don't think it matters. I think it's just a great experience, and there's nothing that can come of it other than positivity.
And if you're thinking about auditioning, I suggest you definitely try, because if you don't try, you'll never know what it's like.
Joining here has really helped me gain in so many aspects of dance and also emotionally. So I'm really grateful to be a part of this company, and I feel a very big privilege to be saying that, you know, I am in DYDC. I feel like it's such a well-known name, so I feel really proud to be here.